المد العارض للسكون. So I would be explaining using Suratul Kafirun. You can pick your Quran so as to understand this very well. So المد العارض للسكون. So المد is elongation. So what this kind of elongation is, an elongation that happens with, you have الحرف المد, حرف المد. So the letter of elongation, you have it. So then after it is a particular letter, so that can have any of the harakat. It can have fatha, it can have kasra, it can have dhamma. But because you want to stop on that letter that is at the end, so that has either fatha, kasra or dhamma, so then you would change any of those harakat, any of fatha, kasra, dhamma to sukun. You understand? So an example is Suratul Kafirun. So it is in many of the chapters of the Quran. So like Qul ya ayyuhal kafiruna. You will see that at the end of that ayah in Suratul Kafirun, so that is chapter 109 of the Quran. So at the end you will see that there is fatha on al-kafiruna. But when you are reading Quran, so you don't read that as al-kafiruna. You read it as what? As al-kafirun. So that is where maddul arid lisukun comes in. So there is wa after ra dumma ru. So ra dumma. So after it is harfu al-mad, which is what? Which is wa. So meaning that there is needs to elongate ra in that place. Ru. You understand? Now after wa, which is harful mad, is what? Is nun. So the nun has fatha, but we don't read it with that fatha. We want to read it with what? With sukun, because of the rule of reading Quran. So in this case, that mad is supposed to just be what? Just be al-mad al-asli. So the foundational mad, that's just two haraka. So you elongate it twice. So like run, you get now. But because of the way it comes, so we are ending the mad. So we are ending the elongation. Then the next thing is a letter that has haraka, but now it's getting sukun instead of other haraka because of the rule of reading Quran. So we call it al-maddul arid lissukun. So you can elongate it with two letters as based on al-maddul asli, the foundational mad. So also you can elongate it 4 times, you can elongate it 6 times. So these things, they have their more explanations. There are more explanations that will be having a particular video on them. So that is based on al-mudud. So be getting into mudud in the later times. So the example I gave, so you say reading Suratul Kafirun, Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun. That's an example. So the Kafirun, you can have it in 2 places. Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun. You can have it in 4 places. Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun. You can have it in 6 places as well. Qul ya ayyuhal kafirun. So those are the 3 forms you can have al-maddul arid lissukun. So when you are reading Quran, so you are to stick to one. So if you are using the 2 harakat, so you stick to that 2 till the end of your reading, most especially when you are reading on prayer. So when you are performing prayer, so if you are reading 2, so you go with 2 from the beginning of your reading till the end. So if you are reading 4, so you do 4 from the beginning to the end. So if you are doing 6, so you do 6 from the beginning of your reading till the end. So it's part of the ethics of reading Quran, most especially when you are on prayer, when you are doing your salat. Now, assalamu alaikum.